chicken and potato stew. There are so many different ways to make it, but I'm going to show you my version in a slow cooker. Fantastic recipe to do in the cooler months. The slow cooker is one of those things that are great to bring out when you've got to go to work all day, but you want to have your dinner prepared. So when you get home, it's going to be there ready to go. In here, I've got some flour, so just some plain flour, a small amount, a tablespoon or so, with some paprika. I'm going to give that a bit of a mix. And I've got some chicken. I like to use chicken thigh with the bone in and skin on because there's loads of flavour in it. At the shop, sometimes they call them chicken cutlets. So I'm just going to add some of the flour over the top and just a little on the skin, not too much. The flour is going to help thicken our lovely potato and chicken stew. Okay, pan has been preheated. Now, in my opinion, the biggest mistake you can make when you're slow cooking is not sealing off all your vegetables and meat first, because that's going to give it extra flavour. A couple of minutes until they're golden. Onions, so we're just going to slice them. And they'll also go into the pan just to get a little bit of colour. You've really got to pre-cook your onions before they slow cook, so they become quite sweet. We'll pop them to the side. And now for the potatoes. I'm using these charisma potatoes. The skin is so thin, you don't even need to peel it. There's so many nutrients in the skin. And also, these are 25% less carbs. So for those who need to be mindful of carbs, this is a fantastic option, and the flavour is still there. These potatoes, once they're slow cooked, are going to become waxy and buttery in flavour. And you can already tell just by looking in the centre of this potato. See that golden colour? Fantastic. So I'm just going to finish cutting these. I like to cut them into quarters so they hold their shape as they cook, and they'll go into the slow cooker with the chicken. All right, nice colour on the onions, on the chicken. Now we can add just a little bit of tomato paste. Just grab a spoon. I like to cook off the tomato paste too. We want the rawness gone from it. And once that's cooked off slightly, the white wine can go in. I'm also adding the white wine to the pan because I want to cook off the alcohol. It's as simple as just waiting for that to bubble away, and we can transfer it over to our slow cooker. So I'll turn that off. In with our chicken thighs. Make sure they're not overlapping. So we've got enough space for our potatoes. All of the onion mixture can go in. Potatoes next. Just scatter them around. And of course, you don't need to pre-seal the potatoes. They're going to hold their shape throughout the long cook. 1 bay leaf. It's amazing what 1 bay leaf can do to this. And I love the addition of peas now. I love slow cooked peas. So we'll scatter them in. And then some stock. Now, because I'm slow cooking this, a lot of the liquid is going to come out of the chicken and the potatoes. So you don't need that much stock, about a cup, and the lid can go on. Because it's a slow cooker, there are 2 options here. You can cook it on high for about 2.5 hours, or if you want to set and forget for 6 hours, set it on low, and then you can leave the house and know you can come home to a delicious potato and chicken stew. It smells good in here. And have a look at this. This is the food I love to eat. It's like the ultimate comfort food. So get one of those chicken thighs. See how it's held its shape, but it's going to be meltingly tender. And our beautiful charisma potatoes, still lovely and chunky in their entirety. Pop them around the side. It's the peas too that are cooked with the potatoes. So good. A garnish. Totally optional. I had some chives in the fridge, so I'm just going to add a few little chives over the top. And I want to show you this chicken. See how it just falls apart? It's meltingly tender. But have a taste with the potatoes. waxy, buttery potatoes with chicken and peas. It's a classic that never gets old because it is so tasty. And the best thing about a slow cooker is you can make a huge batch of this and it freezes really well.